Please sit down. Presenter 75. Presenter 84, Rohan Kumar.
చేసిన ఎంత నెంబర్ నెక్స్ట్
Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. I'm Rohan Kumar, final year student of the IIMC pursuing BCom Honors, and I have done the research paper about the applications of the artificial intelligence in accounting. And it studies how the artificial intelligence generates a quality accounting information without any errors and allowing the accountants and auditors to make the appropriate decisions. As the term artificial intelligence the term artificial intelligence is stimulation of the process of the thinking and information obtaining, and is a revolutionizing the industries and also facing the future technology. And the applications of the artificial intelligence in accounting enhance the quality report and mathematical accuracy and productivity. And it also considered as a double-edged sword. And these are the authors who have studied the AI in accounting, and Susanne Lathner and Ahanka Varzaro and Aisha Khaled. And the paper, A Profession in the Transitions, Tasks and Roles in AI-Based Accounting, and Assessing the AI Technology, Acceptance in the Managerial Accounting, and Artificial Intelligence, and its impact in the accounting system. And these orders identify the future changes in the task roles and skills by applying the artificial intelligence accounting and future accounting positions, and also different opportunities and advantages which is gained by the managers by applying the artificial intelligence in accounting. And the objective. The main objective is to study the AI. How does the AI play a role in financial analysis and forecasting, and what type of challenges that the company faces by applying the artificial intelligence in accounting, and to study the growth of the artificial intelligence in the future. And to justify the usage of the AI tools in accounting gives the best results and which helps the company in overall performances. And the research methodology. This research is descriptive and analytical in nature, and it studies the different AI tools which is used by the company, and also highlights the global market size of the AI in accounting, and also predicts the future investments in an accounting and the current investments in artificial intelligence. And this is a report that I have researched in the business research accounting, the business research methodology website, and the artificial intelligence in accounting global market report 2024 has stated that in 2023, the $3 billion US has invested in the AI. In that, the EY invested in the $1.2 billion, and in 2024, it reaches the $4 billion, and in 2025, 2027, 2026, 2028, 2028, these are the predictions that investments in AI by taking considerations of the current investments. And the AI services in the Deloitte company, as you can say, the Deloitte has invested the over $2 billion US in the generative AI in 2024, and initiating the training and development program over the 1.2 lakh employees and utilizing the AI. And these are the AI tools which used by the Deloitte company, Deloitte Omnia and Dartbots and Argus. The issues like handling the large volume of complex data, and also the different questions and doubts of the accountants, and also the review of the documents. These all issues are easily done by these AI tools, and even in the less time consuming. This is one of the great advantages to us. And these are the descriptions and challenges and solutions, as you can see. And the findings. The result shows that after applying the artificial intelligence in accounting, which accounting will subject to the major changes in the next 10 years in the task, roles, and skills of an accounting professionals, and the investments in the AI will go on increasing year by year, and it gives an importance. And the suggestions. As you can see, by applying the artificial intelligence in accounting, the training and development program should be initiated in such a way that the human efforts and the knowledge should be given the proper importance, and also the usage of the AI. Because even through adopting the artificial intelligence, we don't know it gives a perfect solutions and a proper analysis. We have to analyze that information to make the appropriate decisions. And next one, the enhance of fraud and deductions. By applying the machine learning technology algorithms, we can easily enhance the fraud and deductions and automate the routine tasks. As you can say, the AI automate the routine tasks like data entry, invoices, and reconciliations, and etc., reducing the errors and increasing the efficiencies. The conclusions. The emergence of the artificial intelligence is a result of the social and economical development, as the accountants and auditors should give the immediate attention to the changes in the user demand. Also develop the skills by adopting the artificial intelligence. Thank you.
In which part of accounting you can implement AI? In reporting?
In many fields, sir. The AI can generate the financial statements, income statements, cash flow statement, and it requires a perfect quality and quantity of the data to get the perfect analysis and to get the perfect information.
That way this is going to be accepted globally?
Yes, sir. And even the Deloitte has invested $2 billion, and KPMG is going to invest $2 billion in over 4 years. And the PwC also investing $100 million in next 4 years, and they are planning, sir.
How about Indian companies?
Sir?
How about Indian companies?
Indian
Do you have any
companies?
Indian companies
Actually, I was only
adopting-
concentrated on these big 4 companies. So. Thank you.
The result shows that the task and skills for existing.
Will subject to the major change. Their work will be changing, no, sir. After installing these AI tools, their work will be much more easier.
Let me finish here. Where is that result which has been shown here?
Here.
This is the result.
Yes, sir. The challenges that they are facing, and after implementing these AI tools, their work will be much more easier.
From where you got this data?
From in Deloitte itself, and from it, the data is completely secondary, sir.
No, from the
Deloitte,
from the company website you got this data.
yes, sir.
It is provided in the company website. The
And
challenges
somehow-
as well as solutions.
And by the Deloitte AI tools also we can create the data. This is the description, the definition of the AI tools, and what the challenges that the can solve these AI tools. In such way, I have prepared this data.
No, where you get the challenges? Did you get from the company directly?
No, sir. By studying these AI tools, sir, and it gives the solutions. No, sir. That solutions I have invented these challenges, sir. I have write it as a challenges.
No, how did you study that tool first of all? The tool is
These tools are given by Deloitte, sir.
tools are given by
Actually, I
Deloitte.
have researched that this Deloitte company is using this kind of tools, and there are more tools. In research paper, there are more tools. Sir, I have just.
Okay. It seems what is my suggestion is that if you can get some data from the company or from the company officials about the use of AI tools, it will be more reliable for the findings. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
The next presentation is ID number 70, B. Sneha Reddy, Waste Transformation.
Good afternoon, everyone present here. Myself, Sneha Reddy. I am from St. Mary's College. My research topic is about waste transformation, government-led projects enhancing sustainability and community engagement. So, it was back in COVID times. The journey has started, my journey has started for adapting waste transformation changes in my life. The COVID-19 pandemic had made people face many things, but it gave me time to enhance, to know more about waste transformation initiatives with an ample amount of time in hand and witnessing many initiatives done by administrative officers. So the journey of mine is more about waste transformation projects, which aims to study in the field of waste transformation, a field that enhances the potential about more cleaner and sustainable future for all of us. So these are the review of literatures that I have went through and known more about waste transformation projects that had happened in India. The objectives of the study, one of the main concerns in waste transformation and waste management practices is that its environmental impact, be it the pollution, resources depletion, and its contributions to climatic conditions, because and its impact on environment and community engagement too. To mitigate these challenges, the government had brought many initiatives, and my research is more about on that initiatives. And my research methodology is more of in descriptive nature. I've used all the secondary resources, sourcing from research papers and articles and research studies. The government initiatives like Swachh Bharat Mission, Waste to Wealth Mission, Waste to Energy Program, plastic waste management rules, and Project Replan. These are the central government initiatives. In Swachh Bharat Mission, you have seen in order to clean the environment and reduce the waste, and Waste to Wealth Mission is like in the waste that has been generated is recycled and reused and made new products out of it. And waste to energy program is that it comes under wet waste, where it is composted and the energy is created, like biogas and all. Plastic waste management rules has been amended 2 times by the government. And Project Replan. The Replan is reducing plastic from nature. Replan, the full form of it, it was initiated by Kadi and Village Industries in 2008 in order to reduce single plastic. And these are the initiatives by administrative officers, dry waste and wet waste, which you are very familiar with nowadays. Dry waste, through dry waste, the materials, new products are made out of it. And through wet waste, for example, through composting, we can use the manure for the plants again. And give and share kiosk. If you see there in the last picture, it is made out of waste again. Give and share kiosk represents where if there is any waste material products that can be reused like by other people who are not being able to afford anything, we have anything that we can donate there, we can keep the items there, and the Kiosk itself is made out of waste again, using plastic bottles and drums. Furniture in parks. If you see here in the two pictures, the items, the products are again made out of waste like tires and recycled dry waste. Leh District Projects Kanda and stubble burning in Ambala. IAS Suraj Patil's vision for Amity. These are also similar initiatives done by the administrative officers. And the findings of the studies, from the beginning to the to now till date, the progress has been improved, wherein people are aware of how to segregate the waste and reuse it. The conclusion is that sustainability and community engagement are both interlinked by the government-led initiatives that I have taken. Waste transformation and management. Waste transformation is the first main thing, and also waste transformation is like transforming the waste. It's not just transforming the waste, but it's about reimagining the future and sharing the responsibility of the sustainability. Thank you.
So what is the role of digital innovation in this waste transformation? We didn't discuss anything about digital innovation.
So my research is not about anything regarding digital. It's about government projects enhancing sustainability and community engagement.
Yes, but actually the theme is digital innovation also is there, no? Then what is the difference between waste management and waste transformation?
Difference. So waste transformation stands just for recycling of things, whereas waste transformation, recycling of things, and waste management comes under collecting from the beginning and then making new things out of it. Like waste management is mostly preferred for wet waste, and waste transformation is for dry waste.
I request the paper presenters to limit their presentation to the time limit. Next presentation is number 66, T. Kirti Sri, role of statistical quality control.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Kirti Sri and this is Uttara. We are from St. Pius 10 Degree PG College, and our paper is on statistical quality control and its role in the industry. And we have presented we have submitted a full-length paper under the guidelines of the statistics department. I would like to hand over the session to my friend Uttara.
So good afternoon, everyone. SQC stands for Statistical Quality Control, and we are discussing about how it is implemented in the modern industry. Mainly, it enables the organizations to maintain high quality standards and optimizes the process. Also, it drives the operational efficiency, cost savings, and customer satisfaction. SQC roles spans in many dimensions, and it is also an indispensable part of the modern industry. The objectives of the study: to highlight the significance of SQC in maintaining and improving the product quality industrial processes. Also to explain the methodologies and tools used in industry, and to identify the advantages of implementing SQC in modern industry. Objectives of the SQC in industry: we can use SQC to maintain a uniformity in the product which is being manufactured, and also the performance, to maintain the performance and reliability, testing the reliability of the product. Also to identify and eliminate the sources of variability which arise during the production process. And to provide a data-driven approach for making informed decisions regarding any quality improvements. Methodology of SQC. When performing SQC, the statistical quality control, we go through all these points like defining the quality standards. We set up a few standards which we need to attain, and collecting and preparing the data according to that which we have, and when we analyze the data, then we use SQC tools like the control charts. Then after using the control charts, we do the process monitoring, and we analyze the data and identify what are the issues. Then we evaluate the capability of the process, and continuous feedback and improvements are made so that the product maintains the required quality standards. The basis of statistical quality control. See, the basis of statistical quality control is the degree of variability. That is, we use SQC to check whether how many variations are present in the product and how can we eliminate them for efficient manufacturing process. These variations, they're divided into two types: the chance or random variations and the assignable variations. Chance variations, they are natural variations that cannot be eliminated in the process, then they're always present, so they're also called as allowable variations. And as mentioned here, the assignable variations, they are due to human error, the machine errors and readings. They can be identified and eliminated. Sorry. We can see the process. We can study SQC in two ways, as product control and process control. The process control, they can be studied through SQC control charts that were first introduced by W. Schwartz in 1924. Here highlighting these 2 points to check whether the process is conforming to standard laid down, which means it helps to check whether the process is conforming to the standards which we have set, and also to reduce the variability consistent with cost considerations. And cost, yes sir. See, this is how our control charts look like: upper control limit, lower control limit, and central limit. The points are, if a point fall inside the control limits, then the process is under control, and if it falls outside the line, it is out of control. We have to eliminate those assignable causes of variations. Acceptance sampling that we use for instead of inspecting every item, we take an item, then we inspect it. Based on that, we make the decision. And the data analysis, here we have chosen a set of 10 units, each containing 6. We have took the average of the 6 units in each and every sample, and also the range, the maximum minus minimum, and we have analyzed the data, UCL, CL, and LCL based on the formulas we have. Then we have constructed these charts. Here the range chart, it lies in the control limits, but mean chart, 1 point falls out of the control limits. So the total process is out of control, and we need to redo the quality control check again. SQC is also used in healthcare. It helps us to track the infection rates, patient waiting time, and diagnostic accuracy. Conclusion: SQC is an indispensable part, and it plays a major role in any industry. Also, it uses of the advanced statistical tools enhances the effectiveness of the statistical quality control. Thank you.
What is the difference between 3 sigma and 6 sigma?
So the 6 sigma limits, they are used by mostly the manufacturing industries. Using 6 sigma limits in 1 million products, only 3.24 defects are found. That is very less defects. It helps in manufacturing process while producing heavy number of goods. And 3 sigma limits, we can identify what are the deviations, what are the variations which are occurring using 3 sigma limits, and we can eliminate them. The 6 sigma limits gives more accurate and less deviations, while 3 sigma limits conforms to 0.997.
Can we use histogram to maintain the continuously performance of the process?
Sir, we have Pareto charts. Those are the bar diagrams. they help us to find the main root cause, while SQC is based on these control limits. These are the most effective, sir. For Pareto charts, we use the bar diagrams and histograms.
Can we get a normal curve?
Sir, it's based on the...
Suppose if you get a normal curve, what is the interpretation of the data?
If we are getting normal curve, that means it is symmetrical data. And we have the normal curve, as you know, it is in bell shape, it is symmetrical. We can analyze the 1 sigma limit, 2 sigma limit, 3 sigma limit by dividing the limits based on that. Thank you, sir. Thank you, everyone.
Now I call upon ID number 24, Rajesh sir, to present his Hindi paper.
सभा को नमस्कार। आज इस कार्यक्रम के अंतर्गत मुझे मेरा प्रापत्र प्रस्तुत करने का अवसर प्रदान किया गया है। इसके लिए मैं इस कॉलेज के प्राचार्य जी, प्राध्यापकगण, छात्र छात्राओं सभी के प्रति आभार व्यक्त करना चाहता हूं, क्योंकि आपके इस कलाशाला में या महाविद्यालय में जो भी कार्यक्रम होते हैं वह बहुत कुछ सीखने और सिखाने के मार्ग पर ले जाने की कोशिश करते हैं। क्योंकि मेरा जो विषय है ये विषय एकदम पूरी तरह से टेक्निकल के जैसा है ये, क्योंकि अब यहाँ जो बात बताई जाती है कि भाई बच्चों को और टीचर्स को कब कौन से वक्त पर क्या करना चाहिए, और जो विषय मैंने चुना है, विषय का जो शीर्षक है शिक्षा में रचनात्मकता और नवाचार कौशल, means creativity in education and innovation in latest trends। तो हम बताना चाहते हैं कि भाई शिक्षा क्यों जरूरी है हमारे लिए। थोड़ा ध्यान दीजिएगा। हम लोग जब पढ़ते हैं तो हमें ये लगता है कि हम सिर्फ पढ़ रहे, पर पढ़ने के साथ में शिक्षा के द्वारा, एजुकेशन के द्वारा हम क्या सीख रहे, हम कौन सी शिक्षा सीख रहे, और शिक्षा के माध्यम से हम क्या क्या सीखने की कोशिश कर रहे। हम सिर्फ ये कहते हैं कि हम कॉलेज जा रहे हैं, पढ़ रहे, लिख रहे बस, पर शिक्षा जो है उसका जो उद्देश्य है, जो उसकी आवश्यकता है, जो उसका महत्व है, वो कई रूपों में देखा जा सकता है। और जो शिक्षा होती है बौद्धिकता से लेकर के, भाई बौद्धिक शिक्षा जो रहती है वो चाहे वो लिखित रूप में हो, चाहे मौखिक रूप में हो, चाहे सांकेतिक रूप में हो, व्यक्ति को व्यक्तित्व का विकास करती है ये। तो अगर हम जैसे बात करेंगे कि अगर शिक्षा से हमको क्या मिलता है, ये शिक्षा सीखना क्यों जरूरी है, क्योंकि शिक्षा के द्वारा व्यक्ति के चरित्र का निर्माण होता है, कैरेक्टर बिल्डिंग होती है। अगर आप अच्छी शिक्षा ग्रहण करते हैं, अगर यदि आप शिक्षा अगर अच्छी लेंगे तो आप एक देश के प्रति जिम्मेदार नागरिक बनते हैं। यू आर द रिस्पॉन्सिबल पर्सन ऑफ द नेशन। आपको ये मालूम होता है कि भाई हमारे नेशन के लिए हमें कुछ क्या करना चाहिए, अपनी जिम्मेदारियों का एहसास होता है आपको। और एक हम ये देखते हैं कि भाई शिक्षा के द्वारा हम जो है अपने आसपास के नेचर को, अपने एनवायरनमेंट को कहो या फिर वातावरण को कहो, ये सराउंडिंग्स को कहो, ये हम कब कहाँ पर कौन से वक्त पर कैसे रहना चाहिए, शिक्षा के द्वारा ये मालूम होता है ये। और एक बात आती है, शिक्षा के द्वारा हमारा जो इतिहास है, ये जो हमारा जो इतिहास जिसको हम लोग हिस्ट्री कहते हैं, उसके बारे में पता चलता है भाई कौन से वक्त पर किसने क्या किया है ये। और शिक्षा के द्वारा हम अपने अधिकारों को, राइट्स एंड ड्यूटीज के बारे में पता चलता है ये। और एक बात आती है, शिक्षा के द्वारा हमारी संस्कृति, हमारा जो कल्चर है उसके बारे में पता चलता है। भाई हम सोचते हैं कि सिर्फ हम पढ़ रहे, पर पढ़ाई के साथ में ये सब चीजें हमारे साथ चलती है। ये जाने अनजाने में हम जब चीजों से परिचित होते हैं, सीखते हैं, समझते हैं, और हम एक कल्चर में आ जाते हैं ये। और उसके बाद हम देखते हैं कि भाई शिक्षा के द्वारा विविध व्यवसायों का, बिजनेस के बारे में, सोसाइटी के बारे में, साइंस के बारे में, टेक्नोलॉजी के बारे में, इनोवेशंस के बारे में, इन्वेंशंस के बारे में मालूम पता है। तो हम चाहते हैं कि भाई शिक्षा जो है एक ऐसी होनी चाहिए जो मजबूती के साथ में बुनियादी शिक्षा लेके हम इससे चलना चाहिए। और हम यहाँ देखते हैं कि भाई यहाँ पर एक सभ्य समाज, वेल कल्चर्ड सोसाइटी के लिए भी शिक्षा जरूरी है ये, और उसी के हम पालन करने के लिए सब अपने अपने शिक्षा के क्षेत्र से जुड़े हुए हैं ये। और आप देखेंगे कि यहाँ पर जैसे भी हम कभी जरूरत पड़ती है, भाई शिक्षा हो क्यों चाहिए? शिक्षा के द्वारा देखने, परखने, सुनने, समझने, जानने की जरूरत पड़ती है ये। भाई हम सिर्फ यूं ही नहीं रहते, भाई हमारा भी जो माइंड है ये, भाई जस्ट लाइक हमारा सीपीयू है ये, सेंट्रल प्रोसेसिंग यूनिट है ये, और इस यूनिट में जो है कई प्रकार के गतियां, प्रतिक्रियाएं, विधियां चलते रहती है ये। और हम जब देखते हैं कि शिक्षा से फिर यहाँ पर यह होता है कि भाई व्यक्ति के जीवन में आप देखेंगे पढ़े लिखे व्यक्ति और थोड़ा सा अशिक्षित, इलिटरेट में क्या फर्क होता है ये। तो शिक्षा में यहाँ पर देखेंगे कि जो व्यक्ति शिक्षा ग्रहण करता है वो अनुशासन में रहता है, ये सद्भाव से रहता है, संयोग से रहता है, स्वास्थ्य से रहने की कोशिश करता है, और उच्चतम मानक मतलब के स्टैंडर्ड, हाईएस्ट स्टैंडर्ड को फॉलो करना चाहता है। और अब देखेंगे कि भाई शिक्षा के द्वारा ही व्यक्ति के पास अगर यदि कोई टैलेंट होता है ये, अगर उसको टैलेंट को सर्च करना, उसको टैलेंट को रिकॉग्नाइज करना, उसको फिर प्रेजेंट करना, उसको फोकस में लेके आना, और उसको एक स्टेज पे लेके आना, उसके प्लेटफॉर्म पे लेके जाना, ये सब शिक्षा के द्वारा होता है ये। और हम यहाँ देखते हैं कि यहाँ पर शिक्षा के द्वारा ही व्यक्ति के कैपेसिटीज और कैपेबिलिटीज और कैलिबर्स का पता चलता है। तो शिक्षा जो है एक तरह से हमारे जीवन में बहुत महत्वपूर्ण है ये। और हम जैसे शिक्षा की बात करेंगे तो भी हमारे जीवन में क्या है, शिक्षा के द्वारा सामाजिक जागरूकता आती है, सोशल अवेयरनेस आता है ये। भाई हम कौन से वक्त पर क्या करना चाहिए, क्या नहीं करना चाहिए, एक तरह से हम समाज के साथ जुड़े हुए रहते हैं ये। और एक देखेंगे भाई पर्सनालिटी डेवलपमेंट की बात चल रही है आज के लिए, भाई पर्सनालिटी डेवलपमेंट के साथ में कैरेक्टर बिल्डिंग की बात चल रही है यहाँ पर ये। तो हम यहाँ देखते हैं भाई एक शिक्षा के द्वारा एक अच्छे समाज की स्थापना होती है ये, और शिक्षा के द्वारा हम एक दूसरे को गिव रेस्पेक्ट टेक रेस्पेक्ट वाली पॉलिसी को अडॉप्ट कर सकते हैं, हम सीख सकते हैं, समझ सकते हैं। क्योंकि भाई कहने का मतलब ये है कि भाई हर व्यक्ति के पास हिडन टैलेंट होता है ये। हर व्यक्ति, हम लोग सामान्य रूप से हम ऑर्डिनरी कहते हैं, नो वन इज ऑर्डिनरी, एवरी वन इज एक्स्ट्रा ऑर्डिनरी, और एक्स्ट्रा ऑर्डिनरी को पहचानने के लिए शिक्षा जरूरत होती है। मेरा कहने का मतलब यह है कि भाई व्यक्ति के जीवन में जो है ये, जैसे रचनात्मकता की बात आ रही है, भाई क्रिएटिविटी की बात आ रही, भाई क्रिएटिविटी क्यों चाहिए? भाई शिक्षा को सीखने के लिए व्यक्ति को चाहिए भाई हर वक्त जो है ये, भाई रचनात्मक शिक्षा जरूरी है आज की तारीख में। भाई नए नए सोच चाहिए, नए विचार चाहिए, नए लक्ष्य को लेकर चलने के लिए चाहिए हमको। तो रचनात्मक शिक्षा तब होती है जब छात्र कल्पना, बच्चों को सोचने का मौका दिया जाए, बच्चे को उसमें क्षमता पैदा किया जाए। तो मुझे रुकना है क्या सर? क्या मैं आगे बढ़ूं 1-2 मिनट? ठीक है। तो मैं यही और बात ये कहना चाहूंगा कि जो नवाचार की बात आ रही है, इनोवेशंस, आप देखेंगे शिक्षा के क्षेत्र में इतने प्लेटफॉर्म्स आ गए हैं शिक्षा के लिए, इजिएस्ट मोड आ गए। आपको बैठी जगह पर, स्कूल नहीं जा करके, कॉलेज नहीं जा करके, घर में बैठ करके आप यूट्यूब, गूगल सर्च प्लेटफॉर्म, हर तरह से गूगल क्लास, इतना इन्वेंशंस हो गया, इतना नवाचार की भावना आ गई कि भाई आप बैठी जगह पर शिक्षा सीख सकते हैं, समझ सकते हैं, और लोगों को आप शिक्षित और ज्ञानवान और समृद्धवान बना सकते हैं। तो मुझे मेरे विचार व्यक्त करने का सर, मुझे यहाँ अवसर प्रदान किया गया सर, मैं इसके प्रति आप सभी का हृदय से आभार व्यक्त करता हूँ, और इस कॉलेज को और इस पावन भूमि को मैं प्रणाम करता हूँ, वंदन करता हूँ। धन्यवाद, नमस्ते सर। बोलिए सर। हाँ सर, अच्छा प्रश्न पूछा है सर आपने। नवाचार से शिक्षा प्रणाली में कैसे लाया जा सकता है ये। अब ये जैसे हम बात करेंगे, नवाचार की आवश्यकता होती है, भाई इन्वेंशन चाहिए। इन्वेंशन से होता ये कि भाई नए इन्वेंशन से छात्रों के अंतर्निहित जो उनका हिडन टैलेंट होता है उसको हम समझने में, निकालने में उनको इंकरेज कर सकते हैं उनको, और उनके टैलेंट को ला करके हम एग्जिबिट कर सकते हैं कि भाई तुम्हारे में ये क्षमता है, तुम ये कर सकते, ये करो तुम। और वो करने में होता है, जैसे भी आप कल हम देख रहे हैं आज, जैसे छोटे छोटे टीवी प्रोग्राम्स आ रहे, टैलेंट सर्च प्रोग्राम्स आ रही है, तो टैलेंट सर्च प्रोग्राम्स के माध्यम से भी बच्चों की जो प्रतिभा है उसको उजागर किया जा रहा है। और एक बता दूं मैं, जैसे रचनात्मकता, भाई बच्चों में जो है यहाँ पर क्रिएटिविटी होती है, बच्चों को नवाचार के माध्यम से, नए इन्वेंशन के माध्यम से, आज देख रहे हैं हम लोग, भाई आजकल भाई प्ले स्कूल खुल गए, भाई पढ़ाई का प्रेशर जो है कम होते चले जा रहा है। भाई बच्चों को ये बताया जा रहा है तुम खेलो, पढ़ो, सीखो, आगे बढ़ो। तो भाई कहने का मतलब कि जो नवाचार वाली जो बात है ये, भाई जिसमें शिक्षा के माहौल में एक प्रकार से गतिशीलता, प्रक्रिया और उसका विकास और उसकी संभावनाएं, उसके आशाएं, उसकी आकांक्षाएं, उसका लक्ष्य सब प्राप्त हो सकता है। तो धन्यवाद, पुनः पुनः धन्यवाद. Thank you very much for giving me the opportunity to present my view from this dash. I am very thankful to all the organizers and the principal sir for organizing this kind of one of the most latest innovative and informative program to learn so many things from this organization. Thank you very much.
ID number 4, Aparna Rajhans.
हरिः ओम् सभायै नमः ज्येष्ठोभ्यः अपि नमः मम नाम अपर्णा राजहंसः अहं संस्कृतं पाठयामि and the business and management principles used in any nation or organization are derived from their own culture, background and ethos. Such principles make sense in our own social and work culture and deliver better results for all concerned, the customers, the investors, the employees, and the society at large. The relevance of any knowledge can be understood through its writing in promoting the well-being of mankind. Sanskrit as a language and literature is the repository and reservoir of knowledge and wisdom about various branches of learning. Its useful relevance in the modern age and of science and technology, including business and management, cannot be undermined. The Vedas represent a wide ocean of infinite knowledge. The Sutra system of teaching or dealing with any body of knowledge is a unique system developed and used since 7000 BC in India. A sutra is a short, pithy, unique statement or an aphorism about a concept. The mottos adopted from Sanskrit scriptures like the Vedas, Upanishads, Ramayana, Bhagavatam, Bhagavad Gita, Panchantram, and Arthashastram capture the entire philosophy of an organization. The definition of a sutra is Alpaksharam Sandigdham Saravad Vishwatomukham Astobhyamanavadyancha Sutram Sutra Vido Viduhu. Arthat, that which is brief, unambiguous, meaningful, non-contradicting, non-exaggerating, and free from any defect, grammatical or repetitive or both, is a sutra according to those who are adept in the sutra literature. A motto or a sentence or phrase expressing a belief or purpose or the general motivation or intention of an individual, family, social group, or organization. Mottos are usually found predominantly in written form and may stem from long traditions of social foundations. Sanskrit, often referred to as the mother of all languages, is not only one of the oldest languages in the world, but also a treasure trove of knowledge, wisdom, and philosophy. Sanskrit mottos, called Dhyaya Vakyani, are concise yet profound statements written in the sutra style and are crafted to convey profound messages rooted in ancient Indian wisdom and spirituality. Despite their brevity, Sanskrit slogans carry immense depth and meaning, making them a source of inspiration for generations. They encompass the entire philosophy of the particular organization, business, or a corporate. The importance of adopting social Sanskrit mottos are the cultural heritage, spiritual significance, and the universal appeal. India is a country with massive institutions and giant companies. Given below are the mottos of different companies and institutions. The Government of India slogan says, Satyameva Jayate. Life Insurance Corporation of India, Yoga Kshemam Vahamyaham. Indian Navy, Sham No Varunaha. Indian Air Force, Nabha Sprisham Deeptam. There are many, actually, because of the time constraint, I'm cutting short. Research and analysis wing raw. Dharmo Rakshati Rakshitaha. Then Central Board of Secondary Education and Usmania University as well. Asato Ma Sadgamaya. Indian Institute of Technology. Yoga Karmasu Kaushalam. In conclusion, the relevance of any knowledge can be understood through its writing, and Sanskrit with its many branches is useful. Sanskritam jagatah ati prachina samruddha shastriya cha bhasha asti. Iyam bharata samskara koshagarasya kunchika bhasha taranam vashta vadhatri vastannadachiram. And with NEP 2020 and Indian knowledge system, the divine language is getting its due respect and gaining its lost glory. The semester 5 syllabus of my college, St. Joseph's Degree and PG College, has a lesson on Dhyaya Vakyani as its topic. I would like to conclude, Sanskrit is not just a language, it's a power. Thank you. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti.
So next 45, Shivakumar and Anita, Igniting Young Minds.
Good afternoon to one and all. I, Anita, and my colleague P. Shivakumar, Assistant Professor in Commerce, presenting a paper on igniting young minds, driving startup innovation in India. So, introduction. So, India is a rich, resourceful country, and there are two types of resources, that is physical resources and human resources. So, in recent years, startups have emerged as a powerful force in the country's economic landscape, with young entrepreneurs at the forefront of this revolution. So this study delves into the youth in shaping India's startup ecosystem, exploring how their creativity, adaptability, and risk-taking abilities are transforming industries. And I have collected the information from India Employment Report 2024. And today, the following are the differences between employment and self-employment. And this is the data which I have collected. Like unemployed youth, mostly they're starting their careers in the startups. That is, when we compare to 82.9% of share of youth is unemployed in the country, and 65.7% of share of secondary and above educated youth in total unemployed youth in 2023, against 35.2 in 2000. So why they are moving forward to self-employment? Because in employment, as restrictions are there where we have to follow the orders which is given by the organization, and there is a time limit that we have to work for 8 to 10 hours, and the salary will be fixed. But when you compare to self-employment, we are the self-rulers. We can create the own timings, and we can take a decision at any time. So that is the reason all the unemployed youth are taking much interest in startups and in innovations in India. And these are the different types of startups which I have categorized. One is lifestyle firm. It's a very slow firm. It's a startups, as you're all aware of freelancing design, where anyone who is interested in the freelancing, they are providing the solutions for that. So that is listed as the lifestyle firm. Foundation company, it's one kind of company. It is used in research and development, where it's an example I have given you as a biotech, where they are providing the drug delivery systems. And the high potential venture, it is a fast venture where in recent years, in olden days, we used to do all the things manually, but according to the Q-commerce, online transactions, we are doing very fast. And the gazelles. As everyone are aware of gazelle, gazelle is nothing but it's one kind of animal where it runs very fast. Like that, there are some of the firms where they are growing very rapidly. Examples of that is Zoom and Tesla. These are the companies which is growing very fast. And these are the key differences which I have explained you just now in types. And the review of literature, my review of literature, I have collected the data from the author Karan N. Phillips. He suggested that young entrepreneurs are motivating to start up their careers in startups. Why? Because of the new products which is available in the market globally. And Goswami N. He said about why do India startups fail? Why? Because most of the people are not aware of the startups. They are having a fear of innovating ideas. And my research gap, why I have taken, there is a lot of research gap because there is no funding to the entrepreneurs and the government is not supporting so many entrepreneurs. For that reason, I have taken a research gap. And the need for the studies, the journey from local to global entrepreneurs, which is a key highlights for the growth and impact of the business. And my scope of the study aims to explore the significant role of youth in fostering innovation. And the two objectives of my research is to identify various factors responsible for the growth of entrepreneurship, to foster the innovative solutions for enhancing entrepreneurial opportunities, and research methodologies. I have collected the data from secondary data. And this is a data analysis which I have done. And here we have a countries and they are in ages. So here when you compare to India, Indians are the people who is the risk takers, where they have so much of innovative ideas. So they are entering into the startup market. When you compare to Japan, at the age of 49 years, they are entering into the startup business. But when you compare to India, at the age of 29 only, they are entering into the startup careers. So this is the analysis I have done, and this is the interpretation. And the findings and suggestions. Suggestions is they are suggested there is no age limit for any person. Anyone, they can start up their career at any age point of view if they have creativity and innovations. And I conclude that empowering the youth to embrace entrepreneurship is not just a step towards personal growth. Thank you, one and all. Challenges they are facing is the government is not providing adequate resources to the startup people. Like they are providing the funding opportunities, but in what way they have to go, what are the rules and regulations, they are not aware of that. Yes, we have suggested that government have to explore whatever the inadequate fundings are there, they have to provide it to the people. Thank you, sir.
I request Head of the Department, Computer Science, Shri K. Prashant Kumar sir, to be the judge for the computer science papers. I request Head Department of Mathematics, Shri K. Ravikiran sir, to be the judge for the Maths and Stats papers. I request Head Department of English, Srimati CRL Kalyani ma'am, to be the judge for the English papers. I request Srimati G. Sushma, Department of Sanskrit. I request Sri Ramakrishna, Department of Telugu. Ramakrishna sir. Rapid cheers. Department of Computer Science, Vijay sir. Stats and Mathematics, Tirupati Swami sir. Department of English, Srimati Mamta ma'am. Department of Languages, GAV Kalyani ma'am. Department of Languages, Deepak sir. Deepak sir. Department of
ఇస్తాము ఎలాగ 6కి వెళ్తుంది 6కి 7 క్వశ్చన్స్ ఎక్కువ అడగకూడదు కానివ్వండి మీ ఇష్టం ట్రాక్ అయితే బయటకు అయిపోయింది నెంబర్ చెప్పండి
presentation ID 6, Kajal Sharma and Arjun.
మేనేజ్మెంట్ ఇంకా ఆర్డర్ సార్ మీరు ఇయ్యండి మాకు abstract is not treated. You can start now. Yeah.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Arjun, pursuing my BBA from IIMC.
Hello. Good afternoon. I, Kajal Sharma, pursuing BBA second year from IIMC. Today, we are here to talk about the artificial intelligence in finance. Artificial intelligence help financial services organizations for the better understanding of the market and the customers. It engage with them in such a way that mimics the human intelligence and the interactions. It drives the insights of the data analytics, performance measurement, real-time calculations, and the customer servicing, etc. The primary goal of the artificial intelligence is to create, manage, plan, and they represent the data, represent the knowledge. Artificial intelligence use technology like machine learning. It mimics the human intelligence and decision making. It enhances how the financial institutions analyze, manage, plan, perform, and protect the money. It enables computers to perform a variety of advanced functions, including the ability to see, understand, and translate spoken into the written language.
We are here are some objectives of AI in finance. To evaluate AI's impact on financial performance, we have some financial technologies such as automation, machine learning, and natural learning processing. We also have some financial metrics impacted by AI, such as revenue growth, return on investment, cost reduction. We also have some second objective, such as to identify fraud in finance with AI. We have some frauds such as money laundering fraud, credit card frauds, and loan frauds. PayPal uses machine learning and artificial intelligence, so that no frauds will be done. How AI is used in finance. Artificial intelligence uses raw set of data to produce accurate results. AI in finance helps in 5 general topics known as personalized services and products, create opportunities, manage risk and frauds, enable transparency and compliance. Here are some cases in which artificial intelligence is used in finance. Generative AI is used in finance of 43%, LLM is used as 46%, NLP is used as 47%, data processing is used as 57%, data analytics is used as 69%. Here are some benefits of AI which we will use in finance, like improved efficiency and cost reduction, enhanced customer experience, data-driven decision making, streamlined regulatory compliance, regulatory and legal implications.
So here are the advantages of artificial intelligence. Fewer errors, improved efficiency, cost saving, and improved accuracy. Just because of AI included in all the technologies, it makes few errors, efficiency is increased, cost saving, and it improves the accuracy. Yeah, we even have some disadvantages of artificial intelligence. They are job loss, lack of creativity, privacy concerns, and bias. Now coming to the conclusion, before that, we have our future for AI. In the industry, okay. So for the future of AI, in the year 2023, it was $35 billion represent for the AI, but till 2027, it would be $97 plus. And coming to the conclusion, artificial intelligence significantly contribute to the financial industry, as well as it moves smoothly, ready to face the market. Thank you. Thank you.
Presenter ID 16, Dr. MVS Mahendra.
Good afternoon, respected jury members and all students. The main motto of making this paper is Quite often we see in the newspaper cyber fraud which will be taking up, and every day we are seeing in the newspaper a victim is there in case of cyber fraud. So this made me to make a study with regarding to the cyber fraud awareness and protective practices among graduates and undergraduate students, and what is the role of institution. Is there any gender difference in case of your cyber attacks? So yeah.
Pay attention, all of you. I request whoever wrote the papers related to library science, English, as well as languages, Sanskrit, Hindi, and Telugu, please move to the management lab, ground floor. Paper presenters related to Sanskrit, Hindi, Telugu, English, and library science, go to the management lab for ground floor, next to the faculty room.
Yeah. Good afternoon. Sorry for the inconvenience. Myself, Dr. M.V.S. Mahendra. I'm an associate professor from Department of Management Studies, Bhavans Vivekananda College. So the main motto with regarding to this paper is every day we see the newspaper cyber attacks or cyber crimes. So this made me to see to what extent the students are having awareness with regarding to the cyber fraud, and what objectives to study the levels of awareness of cyber frauds such as phishing malware among undergraduates and postgraduate students, to examine the relationship between demographic factors and the experience of financial loss due to cyber fraud, to assess preventive measures and security practices adopted by students to protect against cyber fraud, to evaluate the influence of institutional and external supporters with regarding to the cyber security awareness. And now, for this, I made an hypothesis. There is no significant difference between gender and victimization in cyber fraud. The second hypothesis is there is no significant difference between gender and time spent on internet. A convenient sampling has been used, and total of 186 students have been surveyed. And I've done a Cronbach alpha test to check the reliability of the questionnaire or the instrument. My result shows the Cronbach alpha is 0.903 of 28 variables, which shows the data is very accurate and it is very good for doing an analysis. 0.7 and above is good. I got 0.903, which emphasizes that study can be done. The study results shows that most of the people are in the age group of 21 plus years. And as far as the gender is concerned, male is 47.8 and female is 52.2, which provides that I can make an accurate study with regarding to the gender also, because equal number of gender has been covered under the sample size. Then 63.4% are undergraduate and 36.6% of the students are the postgraduate. For the purpose of my study, I have used chi-square analysis and factor analysis. So the chi-square analysis shows there is a significant relationship between gender and cyber frauds. My study result shows that yes, there is a significant relationship between gender as well as the cyber frauds. And there is no significant relationship between gender and time spent on the internet. Then in order to do factor analysis, we need to run KMO test. The KMO test result shows it is 0.878. Anything above 0.7 is good for conducting a factor analysis. So for doing the factor analysis, I have considered 21 variables. The 21 variables are being loaded to 4 factors. So we can make into 4 factors. 4 factors can be concluded. That is cyber threat awareness, which encompasses knowledge, recognition of cyber, privacy and security practices, institutional and external cyber security support, and perceived cyber risk and confidence. So of the 21 variables which are being considered, were loaded into 4 factors, which measures that cyber threat awareness is there, privacy and security practices are followed by the students, then institutional support is required, and perceived cyber risk and confidence is also there among the students. To conclude this paper, it shows there is a gender difference in terms of cyber fraud attack. And with regarding to the awareness, yes, most of the students are aware with regarding to the cyber frauds which is taking place. As an institution, it's our role to ensure that we create more and more subject awareness towards the cyber frauds eradication, or rather we can say to reduce the cyber attacks, more and more focus should be done to the student. Thank you, and I thank the organizers of IIMC for giving this opportunity. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Gender and cyber attack, because it's mainly we see, I feel that maybe with regarding to the whether boys are more aware with regarding to the cyber attacks or women is attacked with it, because sometimes I feel that women may get more panic. I'm not concluding, but they may become more panic in terms of awareness. And second thing is, I'm also doing a study on financial awareness and gender, which my study shows that women is very weak in financial awareness. So cyber fraud may be one of the reasons, because financial loss will be taking, like say for example, when a call gets, a housewife may share a PIN number, whereas male person may not share a PIN number. There is no study, but it's an observation that there may be a side difference. So in order to make the study I have done, and my study result shows, yes, there is a gender difference in terms of cyber awareness and the victims with regarding to the cyber fraud. Graduates and postgraduate students, yes, there is a gender difference, sir.
Paper presenters related to general topics also go to management lab. General topics, go to management lab. Presenter ID 69, Sai Shruti. Sai Shruti.
Okay.
Good afternoon, respected dignitaries, teachers, and my dear presenters. I am Sai Shruti from Bhavans Vivekananda College, along with my presenter Sumant, here to present on a topic, AI in finance, disruptions, innovations, and ethical challenges. The financial sector, long defined by traditional methods and human expertise, is facing a drastic change thanks to AI. Artificial intelligence or AI helps us to analyze vast amounts of data, helps us to spot trends, and provide real-time insights. AI applications like smart bots, chatbots, etc. helps us to analyze the data, offering us with the speed, accuracy, and efficiency. With greater power comes with greater responsibility. There are a few challenges faced in adoption of AI. The AI in finance can be explained in three ways: disruption, innovation, and ethics. On one side, it disrupts long-standing queues, making the financial operations more faster, accuracy, and cost efficiency. Innovative tools like smart bots and risk detection techniques helps in faster movement of financial transactions. However, along with this advancements, there are few challenges or ethical issues faced while using AI, such as job displacements, cyber vulnerabilities.
The objectives of the objectives of our study are to explore the opportunities to identify how AI is revolutionizing the financial services, including efficiency, cost reduction, and decision-making processes. And the next objective is to analyze the primary obstacle for AI adoption. And next is to examine the ethical implications and regulatory framework necessary to ensure responsibility AI usage. And our last objective is to investigate how AI is improving the financial market efficiency. Now coming to our research methodology, this study uses qualitative research approach, combining both.
So for the data analysis, we have used case studies and we did a SWOT analysis to know how AI opportunities, challenges, and its ethical issues. For the first case study, we have analyzed the opportunities and obstacles in AI. We have used HDFC Bank. The opportunities for the HDFC Bank include credit risk assessment, fraud detections, personalized services, virtual assistants like EVA helps to develop the financial operations or transactions in HDFC Bank. While coming to the challenges, it includes data privacy concerns, regulatory hurdles, and technological infrastructures. Next slide. These are the SWOT analysis of the HDFC Bank. The strengths include the AI-powered tool like EVA, personalized services, whereas weaknesses is the data privacy is the major concern. The opportunities for the HDFC Bank include enhanced risk assessment and it establishes as the market leader. Threats include responsible AI in finance responsible AI usage in finance aligns with one of the objective. We have used FinSecure Limited, which implemented AI-driven tool for the automatic approval of loans, where the ethical implications include data privacy, transparency, and biases. For the same, it has developed the regulatory framework, which is GDR compliance, which is General Data Protection Regulation Act, which compliances with the data protection of the customers. Fairness. Okay, SWOT analysis strengths includes the efficiency, scalability, and decision-making accuracy.
Now coming to findings, AI reduces cost efficiency, operational cost, improved accuracy, and enhances fraud detection, credit risk assessment, etc. And AI drives innovation. Well, how you can?
Credit rates. So we cannot trade credit risk. So AI helps us to analyze vast amount of data. It studies the customers' data, the history of the customers, various demographics of the customers' income, etc. So by this we can know how the customer is able to repay their interest or the principal amount within the time by analyzing the past behavior of the customer. So that's how we can reduce the credit risk by giving it to the potential candidates who are able to give back the loans or money taken from the bank.
Credit worthiness of the customer.
Thank you.
Thank you.
May I know how many commerce papers are there, presenters? Sir. 3. Management? Number of papers only. That means 2 separate papers, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 management. Yeah, put your hand. Commerce? 1. Library, anyone? Telugu, Sanskrit, Hindi, computer science? Computer science related to cyber crimes, digital tools, AI, ML? 1, 2.
Presenter ID 78, Priyadarshini. Priyadarshini.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Rema. I'm going to present a paper on safeguarding the digital world, empowering cyber security, through digital education. So, cyber fraud is basically the malicious activities like data breaches, identity theft, phishing, ransomware, and financial scams. This is a review of literature, a few articles that I took into consideration. Coming to the objectives of the study, to define cyber fraud and its various forms in the context of digital education, to explore the importance of digital literacy and cybersecurity, to promote ethical and safe online practices, and to propose strategies for embedding cybersecurity education. Coming to the research methodology, I did a questionnaire and a total of 250 individuals participated in this, and I did a simple random sampling method for a simple random sampling method to find out the thing. Coming to the data analysis, through the questionnaire, we could understand what individuals felt about cyber fraud and what they understood by it. We also could see how they understood digital literacy and how it could help bring awareness about cyber fraud. These are the figures which I took from a few questions. The findings of the study are 50% of them were aware of what cyber fraud is, whereas 25% were very familiar and 25% were somewhat familiar. 37.5% of the users wanted data protection as a topic to be covered, whereas 31.3 wanted online privacy, and about 31.3 wanted secure transactions to be included. Coming to the last one, 18.8 users felt overwhelmed taking cybersecurity measures. Around 43.8% felt overwhelmed sometimes, and 25% rarely felt overwhelmed, whereas 12.5% never felt overwhelmed. Coming to the suggestions, so practical and ethical safe online practices like encouraging accountability, respecting privacy, and avoiding malicious activities can be considered. And strategies such as hands-on learning approach, collaborations with industry experts, and public awareness campaigns can be ensured. Also, developing partnerships between educational institutions, governments, and private sectors, and leverage technology to deliver scalable and up-to-date programs. Coming to the conclusion, raising awareness about online risks, encouraging responsible digital practices, and promoting cybersecurity best practices are essential. And also, the digital world presents both opportunities and risks. Thank you. So we can either do hands-on learning approach or collaboration with industry experts, or public awareness campaigns to bring about an awareness or to help individuals understand. Regarding cyber fraud or how digital learning can help individuals know about what measures they can take regarding cyber fraud.
Presenter ID 85, Manish.
Sorry for the interruption. ID number 11. Are they here? 11. 19. Management lab. 25. 35. 38. 61.
Very good afternoon, everyone. Those are present here, respected professors, teachers, and my dear friends. So, my name is Manish, and our friend name is Viksit. We both are going to present a topic, the other side of AI and ML over social media. So, first, we have a question to everyone. How many of you users use social media in their daily life? Nice. So, we are going to cover about what is social media. Okay, done. Next slide. So what is social media? So social media is a digital platform in which user-based content are available. So social media is a type of social networking in which we can connect with our friends, colleagues, relatives, etc. Nowadays, social media has made a significant impact in which the current period or current generation is almost using the social media. Now the popular platforms of social media are like YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, etc. So this is our review literature like B. Narasimha Rao 2022 and etc. So objectives of our study. So we found that social media uses AI and ML in their platforms. Why they use AI and ML in their platform? To target toward their social media. Why they target? To make the users as addictive as possible. The dark side of social media works where people are unaware of it. They don't know about it that social media uses AI and ML. So methodology. So we collect data from two sources, primary data and secondary data. Primary data consists of questionnaire. It consists of 12 questionnaire which are sent to the selected residents of Hyderabad. And the second data is the internal sources. Our sample size is 100 and our sample design is random sampling method. Head over to Viksit.
Thank you, Manish. Basically today I got an opportunity to talk about data analysis. The data analysis is nothing but what we at the final what the stage we at the finally what we got in the social media. Let me see here. We have the percentage rate like female is 49.9%, male is 51.1%, and minors are 52%, and age between 18 to 25 are 35%. And the age to 25 to 35 are 13%, and age more than 35 are 0%. So basically we can see here the frequently used social media are like, in the first we can see that 85 is the respondents of the daily, they use the social media daily purpose, and 15 is for the weekly purpose, like we use the social media on daily or weekly or whatever or which will we use at that time, and then 6 is for weekly thrice, and 4 is for the respondents who use it occasionally, like the daily time spent in the social media. We all know that we spend more time in the social media by talking with our friends, talking with our family, and what is their and what will be the hard times and what will be their up and downs in the family. Like we use the social media also, and the first we can see that the 45% of the respondents is like more than 4 hours. They use the social media like more than 4 hours in the daily purpose. Like we can say that a company which can use the social media like AI or ML in the purpose, and 5% is the respondents who use less than 1 hour, and 17 is the respondents who use less than 2 hours, and 25 is the comparatively the respondents use less than 3 hours. Okay, what they use. For what purpose we use the social media? Yeah. Fine. Okay. So basically in our pie chart, the same information has been given that 51.1% is for the males who use the social media, and 49.9% are of females. And next, the minors who use the social media are 52%, because India is comparatively a young country because the population of the Indians are basically a young generation. So that's why the population of the social media is every time taking to conquer on the Indian country because of the young people.
So this is our findings. Like 35% of the respondents are between 18 and 25, and 87% of the students who use social media more than employees. Next one. So suggestion. So what we suggest, the users are being trapped in the trap of social media, where users are not aware that they are stuck into the never-ending content, which never gets ended. And we should be aware of the dark side of social media and stay how far as we can. And these are our references which we had found in the survey. So what AI do? So AI engage the consumers to consume the more content, and then they focus on to keep the consumer to scroll more and more, and then they change the brightness to auto, by which we interact with the social media more, and then they play against the human psychology to attract the platforms more, and AI decide that what content to be shown to the user in order to make a platform addict. And then what ML do? ML show what we like. So ML collect personal data and analyze it. It collect data from previous searches, time spent on a particular category, and then they feed addictive and emotionally charged content.
What are the differences you find between AI and ML in your survey? Difference between AI and ML in your study.
So we found that AI focused on the engaging consumers, and ML focused on what content to be shown to the users to consume more. So, there are 5 differences which we have found. So.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Kaumudi.
And my name is Prerna.
We are from St. Mary's College.
Today we are here to present a research paper on a study on factors influencing brand loyalty with the reference to the cosmetic industry. As you all know, there is a lot of competition in the cosmetic industry outside. So if a cosmetic industry, it wants a lot of innovation from the society.
As we know, cosmetic industry has been evolving since 18th and 19th century onwards. For example, if we take the example of lipstick, it was introduced in the year 1884, but people started using it mostly in the 1904.
So building a brand is a vital market presence. That means if a brand is having goodwill in the market, then customers tend to buy the product more frequently.
Product features and design influence cosmetic products. The most important factors in this are product and the quality. If there are many designs, unique designs innovated by the cosmetic industry, people tend to use it mostly.
Brand image shapes important
Objectives of the study to study the factors that influence. In this paper, as we all know, of a cosmetic industry and brand loyalty, there are few factors which influences the cosmetic industry.
To evaluate the correlation between, we took mainly 4 factors: brand reputation, brand quality, brand price, customer satisfaction with respect to the brand loyalty.
Research methodology. This is an exploratory paper. We have conducted a Google survey. We created Google form and we had shared to our friends and family. In response, we got 142 responses. We started it on 20th of December and ended the form on 31st of December. We used SPSS test to use correlation test. Variable study for brand loyalty are brand image, quality, price and customer satisfaction.
Data analysis and interpretation. Through our study, we got in total 142 responses, among which 65 were male and 77 were female. And we got mainly responses from the age group of 18 to 25, and most of them were students. And most commonly used cosmetic products were skincare, followed by hair care, then fragrances. We used Pearson's correlation and we compared brand reputation with brand loyalty, and we found it to be highly positively correlated, where the brand loyalty is 0.740, and with the same method we compared brand quality with brand loyalty, and we found it to be highly positively correlated, where the brand loyalty is 0.820, and with again the same method we compared brand price with brand loyalty, and we found it to be moderately positive correlated, where the brand loyalty is 0.532, and lastly with the same method we compared customer satisfaction with brand loyalty, where we found it to be moderately positively correlated.
Findings of the study are: our study found that customer satisfaction followed by quality plays a major role in the brand image. If we are satisfied with the quality of the product, of a cosmetic product, and if the customer services are very well, we tend to buy them more. And if these both factors are satisfied, if the price is more, we tend to buy it.
As she told, loyal customers speak positively of the brand. If the customers are loyal to their brand, obviously they'll speak positively about the cosmetic product or a brand. And if the customers are really happy, they'll also recommend the brand to their relatives and friends.
In conclusion, the study highlights the three major factors: quality, brand image, and customer satisfaction. If these three factors are satisfied in cosmetic industry, the particular cosmetic industry can stand out even in the crowded market industry also. As I have stated previously also, if these three factors are satisfied, even if the price is more, people tend to buy it. And market should prioritize delivering high quality products in the market.
So as per our research, we found out there are three main factors: customer satisfaction, brand quality, and brand reputation. These three factors play a pivotal role in the brand, and if these three factors are satisfied, then many of the customers will buy the product. And as there is a lot of competition in the outside world, if the companies, if they follow these three factors, they might get succeeded.
Thank you.
Some of our Indian and some of our from foreign. We actually mentioned it in the full paper.
Full paper, we have mentioned it.
And in the questionnaire also, we asked the respondents
to use most frequently, or which brand you use most frequently.
We collected few brands, we took few brands from Indian and foreign as well, and we put the in questionnaire.
Tell me, what are the Indian brands that you use?
Mamaearth.
Lakme, Mamaearth, Pond's, and
yeah, these brands only. Thank you.
Please maintain silence. Please maintain silence.
Just one. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Shreya Singh from Villamari Degree College, here to present my research paper titled A Behavioral Analysis of Adverse OTT Usage and Its Effects. The purpose of my research is to analyze OTT platform consumption. OTT means over-the-top platforms like Netflix, Amazon Prime, and Hotstar, like we use daily in our lives. The key metrics of my research study are age range, hours spent on OTT, correlation between time spent on OTT and its effects on livelihood. According to Jevers, nearly 144 million users spend 362 million hours on OTT platforms. That's almost double the number. Isn't it crazy? Then, a study was conducted by Singh G, where he analyzed 60 teenagers, age range from 14 to 18 years, where he found out that it gives psychological effects on adolescence and loneliness. As we can observe the age range. In the upcoming generation, we can clearly see that the upcoming kids are more prone and addicted to OTT, which is almost 65%, more than half. And for the next age group, the percentage dropped down significantly, as these age groups are from 21 to 30 years old. They focus on study, life, and livelihood. The early middle age groups are grown up, basically focuses on their life in family, friends, prioritizing these over entertainment. And then senior adults. Senior adults doesn't really watch this unreal stuff or OTT. They are more into spirituality and health. Younger children are more active, so they are equal to the null. Then we can see how much time we spend on them. Teenagers are most likely to spend 1 to 3 hours, which are most of them, and even there are some of the teenagers who spend 3 to 5 hours a day, which is half a day, which is a waste of time, not wise for them. And as the age increases, the number of people spending decreases. We can see the younger individuals are most likely to spend significant time on OTT platforms, while older individuals tend to watch less. Now, viewing preference. As we have seen in the previous slide, how much hours we spend on it. And in that, decision making comes in forward. Every decision we make today defines us what we are tomorrow. So it's really important to manage our time and how we spend on it. We can see that the age group 11 to 20 has the highest ones. They are the frequent users. The graph provides us insight on how individuals perceive OTT content and its effects on daily lives and how it affects their choices. In conclusion, I would like to say that this research tries to underline how OTT platforms affect younger individuals and even the elderly persons. The consequences, especially the teenagers, language, substance, and behavioral analysis. That's it. Thank you. Kaggle website, sir. Okay. It's there in the research paper. Thank you, sir.
remove. So which button? This one, right? Yes, sir. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Khushi Ibrahim Samani. I am from Villamari Degree College, and my topic is Zomato's counterback after COVID. It's like challenges and recovery. So Zomato is a leading company. It's an Indian multinational company which allows the users to find it, like order food, order like reservations, and further it also allows the users to compare the ratings from one food in restaurant to another. And it was founded by Dipendra Goyal and Pankaj Chadda in the year 2008. It was named first as Foodie Bay, but later in 2010. Okay. So main objective of my research is that to check the research before COVID, after COVID, and during COVID, and how did Zomato increase its sales after the COVID. Then I have used exploratory data analysis in which I have compared different years of data, like sales data, and then I have used different types of data visualization tools to show the differences. Here I have used the graphs from 2017 to 2020. This graph shows the sales difference among all the years. Later, here I have data for 2021 and 22 as well, as it shows a comparison after the COVID was ended. Coming to finding of studies, I have noticed that Zomato has used various techniques, like it has acquired Uber Eats India to increase its market range, and then it also moved to more smaller cities, acquiring other rural areas as well. Then coming to the conclusion, it was found that during the COVID, the sales went down, but later when it implied its new strategies, the sales were back to normal, and it's still moving towards the growth. Thank you.
As you said strategies, what strategies they adopted for increase the sales?
First, they have acquired Uber Eats India in 2020, which helped them to grow after COVID. Then they have moved to different like dispersions, like they have come with Blinkit, and then they have even removed, took up new strategies like food. If someone is not taking it, they cancel the order in between. So someone else in that same area can take it at a lower price, which even helped them. And now they have also brought one more policy of ambulance booking through Blinkit. So that is also adding to their revenue. Sir, actually till 2024 full data was not available. Sorry? 23, I was just comparing for, as I took before COVID 2 years, so after COVID also I took 2 years only. Thank you, sir.
Presenter ID 86, Sayeda Sania P. Nikita.
Good morning to one and all. My name is Sayeda Sania and I'm from St. Mary's College. I have done the research under the guidance of Dr. Kavita Thakur, and the title for my presentation is The Future of Telemedicine in Smart City with 5G Technology. Introduction. The future of smart cities with 5G technology promotes revolutionized healthcare services. The people who live in rural areas by promoting real-time monitoring healthcare of a patient and remote diagnosis and remote consultations with the patient. Objectives of the study are to study the 5G needs in healthcare and to understand the patient engagement. Engagement means how remote consultations are done with rural people with the doctors. Research methodology. Research methodology is complete. The paper is completely based on secondary data, and the information is collected from website, journal articles, and newspapers. Literature review. Mohammad Javed and Sumati Chaudhary has stated that 5G plays a pivotal role in healthcare sector as it provides real-time data monitoring to the patient, and it also states that 5G, with the help of 5G, hospitals are able to cure the cancer patients. Application of 5G in healthcare. Digital transformation. Here I would like to give an example of Yashoda Hospital using 5G technology to cure the cancer patients. Remote patient monitoring. Here doctor can monitor the patient, doctor can track the patient progress, condition, as well as even from the far distances. Telehealth with the help of 5G technology, it provides faster data, reliable connectivity, and through this the healthcare professional can offer timely, effective care to the patients. Here I have done a case study on Apollo Hospital, which is in Hyderabad. Apollo Hospital used 5G technology by monitoring a patient with a chronic respiratory condition. By continuously tracking the patient progress, they suddenly came to know the patient is suffering from the lung stop functioning, and through 5G technology, they conducted a virtual consultation with the patient, and they adjusted a treatment quickly, and the patient was saved on time. Conclusion. At last, I would like to conclude 5G technology plays a pivotal role in healthcare sector, and with the help of 5G technology, hospitals are able to cure the cancer patients. Remote healthcare. Yeah, yeah. For example, I would like to give an example of Yashoda Hospital. They give watches to the patients to track their heart rate, BP, and also they try to monitor the patient condition, whether it is increasing, whether they are stable, or we need to take into the operation to do the treatment. Yeah, while doing a research, I came across this, that Yashoda is using a 5G technology. Thank you.
Greetings for the day, everyone. I am Akshika.
I'm Anjum Singh.
And currently we are pursuing BBA final year in Indian Institute of Management and Commerce. Here we are to present our research paper on transforming organizations through digitalization and innovation, where transforming organizations refers to the adapting newly emerged tools and techniques that involves more efficiency in working of the organization, and digitalization implies in upgrading the systems with cloud computing, data analytics, and many such things. And innovation is something that emphasizes creating a new idea adapting techniques which benefits employees, organizations and other intermediaries which are directly or indirectly connected to the organization, where we highlight the main and productivity to investigate the role of organizational culture and success in digital innovation that must benefit the overall holistic development of an organization. Where the research methodology, we have referred many research articles written by the different scholars over the time period of 2020 to 2024. And many journals have been also referred. Now I would like Anjum to continue.
There are many discussions taking place in the organizations regarding how the digitalization should be implemented and in which department it should be. So like digitalization may be implemented in the parts of process transformation or business model transformation or domain transformation. Not only that, the whole organization can be transformed as digitally, but how we should transfer, how we should implement that type of discussions has been taken into consideration and in the study. And the findings which we had find from this research paper is that the organizations has implemented digitalization by which the paperwork and the employees' efforts has been decreased, by which they can work easily in the operational task, and it has led to a innovation in a new department like in a new department of technologies, and which has increased the customer base of the organization. The suggestions are, we would like to tell that the organizations should implement and invest some money in the employee upgradation regarding the technologies which they are using, like cloud computing, Power BI or Oracle, by which they can implement, the employees can use it very easily, and then the LEG methodology, it means that there should be a continuous improvement in it, not only like that, but by which there should be a customer-centric approach, by which last we would like to conclude that the customers demands are increasing day by day due to digitalization, and they are expecting that they should get the product and service within the time limit, and the lead time should be decreased. So we would like to suggest that increase the privacy towards the customer data, and say that there should be a continuous improvement in digitalization. That's it. Thank you.
Agile is something where, in a diversified way, the people try to adapt new technologies.
We are Aparna, and he's my friend K. Naveen. Thank you, IMC, for giving us this wonderful opportunity. So our paper is about importance of sustainable practices in human resource management. So briefly, sustainability is wherein we reduce the usage of resources at the same time without compromising for the fulfillment of the future needs. So here, in human resources, it is pretty much fairness to make such long-term well-being for people and the planet. Sustainable financial practices in human resources is the main objectives are like we have taken a case studies of main three companies, Google, Walmart, and Microsoft, wherein we studied the specific importance of having sustainable practices in the human resources. Next thing, we would like to suggest some of the HR practices which are followed in top companies, which will help in proper functioning of the upcoming companies. And research methodology is actually, we have taken from the articles in journals and some of the research papers where they have specifically spoken about how HR analytics or how predictive analytics and various other practices help in proper functioning.
We have taken some case studies about the popular companies like Google, Microsoft, and Walmart, how they are implemented sustainable practices in HR for developing and contributing the growth of their company and fulfilling their goals, future goals. Like Walmart, people analytics, like analytics of workforce planning, implementation of the following: sustainable supply chain practices, environmental sustainable initiatives. These are the implementations that Walmart did for more efficiency and connectivity for the employees as well as the nature. As well as this Microsoft uses the HR analytics, it helps them to listen the turnover, ethical labor practices, ERG, that means Employee Resource Group, which helps in green recruitment, digital interviews, or like that.
The major findings of the study were where when we have analyzed these companies, there were actually major changes like in the field of human resources, where the number of employee turnover has been reduced after introduction of these kind of like people analytics and other practices. Green recruitment is something which is mainly highlighted in nowadays companies. And also in the HR-driven analytics, sustainable metrics, and these are some other findings that we have found from the case. And we would like to suggest that we could only, due to time constraint, we could only follow up only for the 3 companies, but wherein if we actually study, we could get to know how many of the companies are actually following these practices, which will help us to save the environment.
In conclusion, we can say that the companies or organizations which are using the sustainable practices, showing the more impact on the improving the efficiency and align HR strategies without border sustainable goals. These are the conclusions. Thanks.
Thank you. Sir, major one is green recruitment, wherein digital hiring is nowadays famous, and the workforce planning is also another thing, where they actually plan, and firstly they give the training to the people, wherein they'll see they will see where they're lacking and they'll provide training. At the end, it will help them to reduce the employee turnover. So predictive analytics is one of our business analytical tools which will help us to see the performance of the employees. We can actually, it is as a tool, we can use it in n number of areas. In HR, we can use it for how, in performance of an employee, where we can see the past data and predict how the people are actually performing. Sir, say that the main 3 companies which we have taken, they're actually successful in after implementing of these practices. Google, sir.
Thank you.
Presenter ID 27.
Good evening, everyone. Good evening to the dignitaries present. My name is Mary Vijayashree. I am from Veeranari Chakalayalama Women's University, formerly known as University College for Women, Koti. Today I am here to present my paper on the topic, the new era for digital ownership, navigating through the benefits and challenges of asset tokenization. So, asset tokenization is a process where the real world assets will be represented in the form of digital tokens, where these digital tokens will be distributed on a ledger using blockchain technology. Asset tokenization process is mainly used in order to increase the investor base in order to reduce the barriers which are present during your investments. Smaller investors can be introduced into these high value asset investments. My objectives today are to give a brief understanding about the process and concept of asset tokenization, and to analyze the benefits, and to go through the challenges, to identify the challenges, and to provide strategic recommendations. So the asset tokenization process starts where first the valuation of that particular asset will be done, and depending upon that valuation, the certain number of tokens will be introduced into the market. These are few fields where asset tokenization can be applied. In financial assets, where nowadays equity can also be introduced in terms of tokenization instead of introducing into the share market or stock market. And debt tokenization is where investments in bonds can be done through tokenization. And when it comes to real estate, where there are high value real estates, where we need a huge amount of capital to introduce, smaller investors can come here and take a fraction of the ownership so that they can also invest into these high value assets. When it comes to digital and intellectual properties, there are non-fungible tokens where these are introduced for mostly video games, videos, for music, etc. And intellectual property also can be done. Intellectual property can also be bought through asset tokenization. Next is commodities and collectibles, where precious metals which are present in the lockers can be digitalized and purchased. So I have mostly collected. Mine is a conceptual paper, so there is no analysis. Mostly it is findings. So as per my study, there are few barriers still which are present, because due to lack of awareness, people are actually mostly it is lack of awareness, first thing, sir. And government is still not taking enough actions to introduce this into the market, and most of the people are not aware of this. Those are the main barriers, and some of our cyber security barriers are also present in this asset tokenization, as it is mostly done on blockchain technology. So as a conclusion, through innovation and more steps which are with more collaborative steps from the government as well as stakeholders, this asset tokenization can also be can also be introduced into our country too, and awareness can be brought through different webinars or and seminars. Thank you, sir.
Sir. Green banking. Good evening, everyone. Good evening, everyone. My dear colleagues, my dear friends. First of all, I would like to thank IMC College for giving opportunity to research on digital innovations. And my topic is sustainable banking practices towards a green banking. As we can say, green banking are the way of banks to operate their business into the sustainable level, into the encouraging environmental, social, and governmental impact, which could not affect. In today's world, we must grow in a way that protecting the environment. Banks can help by supporting EGS, environmental. My objective of the study is to assess the current landscape of green banking practices in India and to identify the key strengths, weaknesses, opportunities and challenges faced by the banks and financial institutions in implementing green banking initiatives in India. I consider all over banks. These are the strengths: environmental support, improves goodwill, saves time, minimize the cost savings. Weaknesses are geographical barriers, lack of expertise, limited awareness, complex regulations, and technical gaps. Opportunities are growing demand for sustainable products, enhanced CSR, community development and environmental impact, assess its international market, AI and predictive analytics. Actually, it should be the threat, but I feel it as why we need to feel the threat. Why can't we assume threats as a challenges and we can overcome? Then the company will improve the goodwill and then the company will be works in a leading position. As I suggested it as a challenges like limited awareness and understanding, high initial investment costs, limited green investment opportunities, technology dependence and cyber security, balancing profitability and sustainability. When the threats, if they convert into the challenges and they will try to overcome those challenges, then the company will make those challenges into the strengths as well. Then the bank will improve its goodwill and the banking demands to their customers same like. Finding out the studies, as I already mentioned, I translated threats into the challenges. Those are the challenges are my findings of the study. Conclusion: implementation of green banking methods in banks extends beyond mere environmental friendliness. It offers numerous benefits to the bank, including risk and cost reduction, enhancement of banks' reputation and standing, and support for environmental conservation. Green banking serves both commercial objects of the bank and its corporate social responsibility. And thank you. RBI regulatory framework as given. Not only the commercial banks, all the RBI given regulations for all the banks to implement the green banking sustainability practices in their banking sector. As I mentioned, green banking practices in India in the paper, as I mentioned, in this consolidated, so I didn't mention it. Yeah, same like green bonds, which the banks are supporting, like to invest into the green projects, like implementation of environmental development. Green loans, providing green loans, and e-statements, UPI payments, paperless banking, like e-statements, reducing the carbon footprint. Thank you.
Good evening to everyone. Good morning, sir. Good morning, ma'am. Myself, Udeep, and this is Tanishka. We are from St. Mary's College. We are here to present our research paper, Social Media as a Tool for Influencing Public Precipitation in and Around Hyderabad. This was done under supervision of Dr. Kavita Thakur, our Assistant Professor at BCom Department in St. Mary's College. Introduction. Here I would like to tell about the history of the social media. How does it influence the social society in the aspects of how they use the social media daily? What are the negatives? What are the positive sides of the social media? Now coming to the objectives from our past decades, from radio, now what we use in our hand, the mobile phone, and the newspapers we see is a history of the social media. Before the social media was a radio, now it's digital in our hands. We can this being in our hands, this being in our hands makes us more knowing knowledge fastly. The information in the social media regulates so at a faster rate that we cannot imagine. Now the social media is now influencing each and everyone, irrespective of the age, having their own aspects and different perspectives. Review of literature.
Have the mic. Okay. So the data analysis from the study is that we have found out among all the respondents, there are majority of females in our survey. 40% of our respondents are undergraduate students and 29% are postgraduate students. The primary purpose of using social media is for entertainment, and then for professionalism, and then for advocacy, activism. Then we also found out that Instagram is the most used social media platform. Then comes LinkedIn, then comes Facebook. On the social media, it is very rarely that people fact check the information before actually believing or sharing it, but misinformation propagates very quickly. Influencers and public figures have greater impact on public opinion rather than traditional media outlets. From our survey, we also found out that people often see social media posts that attempt to shape opinions on political, social, and economic issues. People have often changed their opinion on a topic after seeing discussions or posts on social media. There is a negative side also. It can amplify misinformation, diverse voices, promote polarization, and lead to echo chambers that hinder critical thinking. So in conclusion, we can say that therefore social media is a powerful tool for shaping public perception. According to a survey, the most common suggestion we have received for ensuring balanced and factual discussions is to encourage critical thinking, fact-checking the information before sharing or actually believing it, responsible usage, promoting media literacy, and education. Yes, sir. Thanks. Any questions, sir? We use Google Forms for creating this questionnaire. We did that in our research paper. We put it, sir. PowerPoint. No, sir. No. For making the presentation, we use Gamma AI, sir. Thank you, sir.
Good afternoon. I'm Tueba. Today our research paper is on empirical study. Our research paper is on empirical study on recent trends in commerce with regards to social commerce. The paper dwells into evolving area of commerce and it explores how social commerce is reshaping the way businesses and consumers interact in the digital era. In the digital era, the way we connect, communicate, and conduct business has undergone a significant transformation. At the forefront of these changes in social commerce, which is a blend of social media, platforms, and e-commerce process. It represents a paradigm shift by allowing consumers to shop, share, and interact in social connections. Literature review, these are the studies reviewed to enhance their research contributions. These insights demonstrate how businesses can leverage social commerce to enhance customer experience and drive engagement. Objectives, based on the literature review, the following are the objectives taken, which emphasizes empowering businesses to thrive in competitive digital environment by integrating social commerce tools. The data for research paper was collected directly from individuals interested in social media shopping. It was primary data gathered through a survey that distributed specifically for this study.
Hi, myself, I'm Khaja Gautam Yadav. And the data analysis and findings of this research are most individuals in social commerce are involved in 18 to 24 years age group, which shows they are the dominant one in overall age groups. And later on, nearly 68% individuals are women because they're more committed towards fashion, lifestyle, etc. And students are morely into the social commerce where they are keep on scrolling the Instagram, Facebook, etc. And my suggestions are mostly the social commerce is the core of social commerce based upon the influence marketing, where many of the individuals are buying, they are choosing the products and services through brand endorsement through influencers. There are many fraudulent activities are happening in social commerce, and encourages authentic customer reviews and display verified purchases, and incorporate features like easy returns and secure payments. And conclusion. Social commerce emerged as a groundbreaking force in digital marketplaces, reshaping the business and consumer interact and conduct transactions. As internet has been the part of everyone's life, social commerce and e-commerce have been placing a significant role in each and every individual's life. Thank you. Social commerce mainly deals with social media apps, where we transact, where we purchase through Instagram, Facebook, the pop-ups. E-commerce, we need to visit the website for particular websites to buy and. The limitations are one fraud individual can impact the overall brand visibility and trust among the customers. Because one individual who makes false allegations about the brand or company, the entire reputation of the brand will be gone. Social commerce application. The coverage, the brand visibility will be more in social commerce compared to e-commerce, where we will be, through scrolling, we will getting more exposure. Instagram. Thank you, sir.
Is there anyone yet to present their papers? Okay, thank you.
I request Shravani Madam, Rapid Chair, Department of Commerce, to give her report.
A very good evening to one and all. I'm here to give my rapporteur's report on various commerce topics which has been discussed from morning till now. We have altogether 15 papers of commerce received from various colleges, various schools, various colleges. So the main focus of today's papers were on digitalization and then goes on with the sustainable practices. And majority of our researchers used the secondary data, and few of them have used the primary data. In the secondary data, they followed the descriptive analysis and exploratory analysis. And digital inclusion in health services was a major discussion for today, where people concentrated on this electronic health records and digitalization and maintenance of records. It is a very emerging trend because very fastly we are going to, like some other virus is going to attack us. So it is better we follow such kind of health services. And we have a comparative study on RTC as well as the metro rail, wherein they have discussed that both after introduction of Mahalakshmi scheme also, the revenues are never changing. And we have a paper on igniting young minds. It is the very much need of the hour, as from unemployment to self-employment through startups is being highlighted here. And there are many startup companies like self-style firm like freelancers and Gazelles are very fast growing. And the major challenges were like they don't have proper funds and resources. So we aim to develop from local to global very soon. And we Indians at the age of 29 only, we are attaining the self-employment. And there are papers on OTT, which has an adverse effect on the behavior attitudes of the viewers. The time and viewing time preference is major considered. And we have Zomato's challenges and recovery stages, where we have, where it explained about the pre-coast and pre-COVID, post-COVID, and during the COVID, how are the sales affecting. And now still we are in the, like Zomato is in the growing stage. It has been following Uber is India, and ambulance booking facility also it has been developed, so that it is going to reap the profits back again. And it is in the increasing stage. And we have a good paper like waste transformation, where government lead projects, where it highlighted about the Swachh Bharat mission and wealth to wealth mission, where it is focusing on the plastic reduction, and where it is going to engage the community, how it is going to impact in the sustainable development. And with this, I congratulate all the paper presenters. I wish you all the best for future. Thank you for giving the opportunity.
I request Sri R. Raghavendra Rao sir, Department of Business Administration, to present the report.
Great evening to all. First of all, let me congratulate all the participants, students, faculty members, scholars, who have come from all the way from, I think, Chennai who came here to present, as well as from different colleges. They have come here to present these papers in this esteemed multidisciplinary national conference. Under management category, there are 9 papers are presented by the various students, scholars today. And let me give you a sum up of all these 9 papers. What is the specialty of these 9 papers, sir? These 9 papers will not come under one category. There are different categories. Each and every paper is different category here. There is a paper from paper to pixels, where they talk about whenever you are going to digitalization, what kind of security issues that you are going to face. And they have given the measures to overcome by giving proper training and development to the employees. There is one more paper which was given from the students of Chennai, the YouTube advertisements impact on the buying behavior of the young students, young adults. And what they noticed is most of the young adults are getting impacted by YouTube advertisements. And there is one more paper on future ready leadership, where they have taken the globalization and sustainability are the key factors to become a future ready leadership. There is a paper on food influencers influence on consumer behavior among people in Chennai. Whenever we go to the social media, so many people are coming and they are telling about various food habits or diet habits and all. This paper has also given one conclusion that most of the food influencers are having more influence on the eating patterns of the people in Chennai, and if you can use them correctly, you can plan your health, you can plan your diet also. And there are some redefinition of risk management in the digital age. So we have to use the active and proactive frameworks to overcome the risk management, because various digital risks are there, and effectively we have to overcome this problem. And artificial intelligence in finance is one more paper, where most of the data analytics is the major criteria in the artificial intelligence in the finance area, which I think all the students are here. Let me give one suggestion that if you can master, if you can master in data analytics, I think future is yours. And there are some factors influencing the brand loyalty here with regard to cosmetic products. And what they studied here is there is a positive correlation, and customer satisfaction is the key factor. If you can satisfy the customers, definitely it will improvise your brand loyalty. And there are some papers like transforming organizations through digital innovation, where you can transform from one level to another level, which is called as transformational leadership. And also there are some sustainable financial practices in HR, where if you can maintain good HR practices with digital innovation or digital addition, definitely it will improve the performance of the organization as well as the employee also. So I once again congratulate all the presenters for coming here and presenting your papers. And I thank the organizing team and principal sir for giving the opportunity to do this kind of rapportship here. Thank you so much.
I request Sri M. Vijay sir, Department of Computer Science, to present the report.
I am Vijay, Assistant Professor, Department of Computer Science, presenting the rapportures of the computer science related papers. ID number 16, MBS Mahendra, Assistant Professor, Bhavans Vivekananda College, presented how the students are affected by the cyber frauds at the age group of 16 to 20 years due to the lack of awareness of cyber frauds and easy money. And he also suggested that institution supports, universities and institutions should provide the awareness and provisions not to affect with the cyber frauds for the students. And ID number 78, Priyadarshini, presented how people are affecting with the cyber frauds and what people are thinking with the digital world data with security and the data protections. ID number 85, Manish and Vikshit of BBS 2A IMC students. They presented about the social media platforms used by the different age group of people and the impact of social media with their health issues and the gender sensitization spot. And one more important paper by 86, Nikitas and Saida Sania. They presented with 5G technology, how it is used in the healthcare system, how healthcare systems, industries and hospitals are using this 5G technology navigating with remote patient monitoring properties. And they specially how to treat the remote patients in specially to cancer and liver functioning diseases by navigating, providing the digital sensor gadgets to the patients. Thank you very much.
I request Sri Ramakrishna, Department of Languages, to present the report.
అందరికీ శుభ సాయంత్రం. నా పేరు రామకృష్ణ, తెలుగు అధ్యాపకుడిని. ఈరోజు ఇక్కడ 2 రోజుల పాటు జరిగే ఈ డిజిటల్ యుగంలో కళలు మరియు సాంకేతిక శాస్త్రాల యొక్క పరిశోధన, దానిలోని టెక్నాలజీ ఏ విధంగా ఉందని దాని మీద పత్ర సమర్పణలు జరుగుతూ ఉన్నాయి. అందులో భాగంగా లాంగ్వేజ్ డిపార్ట్మెంట్కు మనకు సంస్కృతం మరియు తెలుగు, హిందీ మొత్తం 9 పత్రాలు రావడం జరిగింది. అందులో ఈరోజు 5 పత్ర సమర్పణలు జరిగాయి. తెలుగు నుంచి 3 పత్ర సమర్పణలు జరిగాయి. అందులో శోభారాణి మేడం డిజిటల్ యుగంలో భారతీయ వేదాలు, పురాణాలు, ఇతిహాసాల ప్రాముఖ్యత గురించి తెలియజేస్తూ, నేటి కాలంలో మానవులు అంటే ఇప్పుడు సమాజం మర్చిపోతున్న వేదాలను, పురాణాలను, ఇతిహాసాలను వివిధ మాధ్యమాల ద్వారా వెలుగులోకి తెచ్చి నేటి యువతకు అందులోని విజ్ఞానాన్ని చేరవేయాలని, మరియు దానిలో ఉన్న ప్రపంచ విజ్ఞానం, చాలా విజ్ఞానం అందులో ఉంది, దాన్ని మనం మర్చిపోతున్నాం. వాటిని అర్థమయ్యేలా విద్యార్థులకు తెలియచేస్తే ఎంతో మనం భారతీయ సంస్కృతి నుంచి ఎంతో విజ్ఞానాన్ని ప్రపంచానికి అందజేసిన వారు అవుతామని తెలియజేశారు. అదేవిధంగా కళలు, శైలజ మేడం ఆమె ఈ కళలు అనేవి డిజిటల్ యుగంలో మానవుడు ఎన్నో ఒత్తిడులకు లోనవుతున్నాడు. వాటిని అధిగమించాలంటే కళల్ని ఆహ్లాదాన్ని అందించేవే కాకుండా మనము మానసిక ఆరోగ్యాన్ని పెంపొందించుకోవడానికి కూడా ఉపయోగపడుతున్నాయని, మరియు సామాజిక సంబంధాలను ఏర్పరచుకోవడానికి, ఆత్మవిశ్వాసాన్ని పెంపొందించుకోవడానికి కూడా తోడ్పడతాయని తెలియజేశారు. ఇంకొక పత్రం ఉమా మేడం డిజిటల్ యుగంలో భగవద్గీత యొక్క ప్రాముఖ్యత. భగవద్గీత అనేది నేటి యుగంలో ఏ విధంగా తోడ్పడుతుంది? ఇది అంటే ఇతిహాసాలు, పురాణాల నుంచి మనకు మహాభారతంలో ఈ భగవద్గీత అనేది చెప్పబడింది. అంటే ఈ భగవద్గీత అనేది ఒక మత గ్రంథంగా కాకుండా సర్వమత సార గ్రంథంగా గ్రహించి నేటి యువత దానిలో ఉన్న విషయాలను నేర్చుకొని మేనేజ్మెంట్ స్కిల్స్ నేర్చుకొని మన ఈ డిజిటల్ యుగంలో ఎన్నో అవకాశాలను అందిపుచ్చుకుంటాడని, అదేవిధంగా ఆత్మవిశ్వాసాన్ని పెంపొందించుకుంటాడని తెలియజేయడం జరిగింది. ఈ అవకాశాన్ని ఇచ్చిన ప్రిన్సిపల్ సార్ గారికి, మేనేజ్మెంట్కు మరియు ఈ సమావేశ కన్వీనర్ గారికి ధన్యవాదాలు తెలియజేస్తాను.
I request paper presenters to express their views on the conference. Outside.
Very good evening to each and everyone. మార్నింగ్ నేను 11:30 కల్లా వచ్చి కూర్చొని ప్రతి ఒక్కరి యొక్క ప్రజెంటేషన్ని నేను వింటూనే ఉన్నాను. నేను కూడా డిజిటల్ యుగంలో భగవద్గీత యొక్క ప్రాముఖ్యత ప్రజెంటేషన్ కింద మేనేజ్మెంట్ ల్యాబ్లో ఇచ్చి పైకి వచ్చాను. ఇది నా ఫస్ట్ ప్రజెంటేషన్. నేను టీచింగ్ ఫీల్డ్లో 15 ఇయర్స్ బట్టి వర్క్ చేస్తున్నా కూడా ఇప్పటి వరకు ఎప్పుడు పేపర్ ప్రజెంటేషన్ చేయలేదు. ఫస్ట్ టైం అంతటి గొప్ప అంశంతో ఇచ్చే అవకాశాన్ని నాకు ఐఏఎంసీ కళాశాల వారు ఇచ్చినందుకు ముందుగా వారికి నా ధన్యవాదాలు. మార్నింగ్ నేను వచ్చాక నాకు ఇచ్చిన కిట్ని కూడా నేను ప్రతిదీ చూశాను. అంటే కొన్ని అంశాలు చాలా చిన్నవిగా అనిపిస్తాయి, కానీ వాటిని మనము పరిశీలనగా అర్థం చేసుకుంటే అందులో చాలా గొప్పదనం అన్నది ఉంటుంది ఎక్కడైనా సరేను. నేను ఫొటోస్ అన్నీ చూస్తుంటే నాన్ టీచింగ్ ఫొటోస్ కూడా ఉన్నాయి అందులో ఐ థింక్ ఆయమ్మ వాళ్ళ ఫొటోస్ కూడా ఉన్నాయి అందులో. వచ్చేసే అంటే ఎంతటి గొప్ప మనసు అన్నది ఈ కళాశాలకి బృందానికి ఉండకపోతే, నేను యాక్చువల్లీ ఐఎమ్ వర్కింగ్ యాజ్ ఎ ప్రిన్సిపల్ ఆఫ్ ప్రతిభ ఉమెన్స్ డిగ్రీ కాలేజ్ కూకట్పల్లి. చాలా సోవనీర్స్ చూశాను, నేను చాలా బ్రోచర్స్ చూశాను. ఇది నేను ఫస్ట్ టైం చూడడం, కాబట్టి విచ్ ఈస్ ఎ గ్రేట్ పార్ట్ ఆఫ్ యూ. అలానే ఇక్కడ మేనేజ్మెంట్ ఉండి ప్రతి ఒక్కరూ కూడాను మీరు అడుగుతున్నటువంటి క్వశ్చన్స్ ఎలా ఉన్నాయి, ఎలా వాళ్ళందరూ ప్రజెంట్ చేస్తున్నారు అన్నీ కూడా ఒక రకంగా యాజ్ ఏ అకాడమిక్ ఇదిలో ఉన్నందుకు ఆ రకంగానూ అబ్జర్వ్ చేస్తున్నాను. మళ్ళీ పర్సనల్గా నన్ను నేను డెవలప్ అవ్వడానికి కూడా అబ్జర్వ్ చేస్తున్నాను. పిల్లలు కూడాను చాలా బాగా అసలు చెప్పారు. ఎస్పెషల్లీ నాకు చెన్నై నుంచి వచ్చారు, ఇందాక సార్ చెప్పారు యూట్యూబ్ ఇది ఎలా ఉంది అని అన్నది ఒక 2 గర్ల్స్ ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్ చేశారు. వాళ్ళు ది ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్డ్ ఇట్ వెల్. అంటే దాని వెనకాల వాళ్ళ యొక్క కృషి కూడా కనిపించింది నాకైతే. ఆఫ్టర్నూన్ నేను వినలేదు కాబట్టి, అండ్ ఆఫ్ కోర్స్ ఐఎమ్ నాట్ ద జడ్జ్ హియర్. సో అంటే ఫస్ట్ టైం నేను ఈ కళాశాలకి రావడము. ఇంతకు ముందర మా స్టూడెంట్స్ ఇక్కడ కామర్స్ క్విజ్ జరుగుతూ ఉంటుంది కదా, వాటన్నిటికీ కూడా మేము పంపించడం జరుగుతుంది. అలానే మీ పిల్లలు రాగానే కూడాను నాతో పాటు నేను నా కొలీగ్ని కూడా ఎంకరేజ్ చేసి, లేదు సార్ వెళ్ళండి మీరు కూడా అని చెప్పాను. టుమారో హీ ఈస్ గోయింగ్ టు ప్రెజెంట్ హిజ్ టాపిక్ ఆన్ కామర్స్. సో వన్స్ అగైన్ ఐ విష్ ఈచ్ అండ్ ఎవ్రీ వన్ హియర్, ఒక కార్యక్రమాన్ని మనం సక్సెస్ చేయాలి అని అంటే దాని వెనకాల ఎంత కష్టం ఉంటుందో అని నాకు కూడా తెలుసు. అది అలాంటిది ఏంటి అని అంటే మన ఫింగర్సే మనకి ఒక హైట్ ఒక ఇదిలో ఉండవు. అలాంటిది డిఫరెంట్ డిపార్ట్మెంట్స్, డిఫరెంట్ స్టూడెంట్స్ వీళ్ళందరినీ కూడా ఒక తాటిపైకి తీసుకొచ్చి ఒక ప్రోగ్రామ్ని మనం సక్సెస్ చేయాలి అని అంటే దాన్ని మీ అందరి వెనకాల ఉండి బహుశా గైడ్ చేస్తున్న మీ ప్రిన్సిపల్ ఆర్ కన్వీనర్ హూ ఎవర్, సారీ సార్ సారీ అంటే యాక్చువల్లీ ఇప్పుడు ఒక చెట్టుకి మూలం వేళ్ళు అన్నట్టు. సో మీరు అది ఉండి బట్టి మీరు చూపించేటటువంటి శ్రద్ధ, మనం చూపించే శ్రద్ధను బట్టే మన కింద వర్క్ చేసే వాళ్ళు అనేది ఉంటుంది. కాబట్టి ఐ పర్సనల్లీ కంగ్రాచులేట్ ఈచ్ అండ్ ఎవ్రీ పర్సన్. ఎవరైనా మర్చిపోయి ఉంటే కనుక ఏమనుకోకండి. అందరిది ఎవ్రీ వన్ అందరికీ కూడాను నా యొక్క బెస్ట్ విషెస్. ఇలాంటి కార్యక్రమాలు మీరు ఇంకా చాలా చాలా చేయాలి. ఈ మొత్తం త్రూ అవుట్ మన హైదరాబాద్, సికింద్రాబాద్ అన్ని కాలేజెస్కి మీ స్టూడెంట్స్ వస్తేనే కదా మాకు తెలిసింది, లేదంటే మాకు తెలుసుని కూడా తెలిసేది కాదనమాట ఆ విషయం ఎప్పుడు కూడాను. కాబట్టి మీరు ఇలాంటివన్నీ బాగా చేయాలి. ఈ సంస్థ ద్వారా ఎంతోమంది పిల్లలు వాళ్ళ యొక్క భవిష్యత్ అన్నది గొప్పగా తీర్చిదిద్దుకోవాలని చెప్పేసి మనస్ఫూర్తిగా కోరుకుంటున్నాను. థ్యాంక్ యూ సో మచ్.
I request any other presenter to express their views. Paper presenters, outside colleges, students. I request co-convener Sheetal ma'am to propose the vote of thanks. After the vote of thanks, please collect your certificates in the registration counter and leave.
Good evening, everyone. I'm honored to stand before you today to express my heartfelt gratitude to each and everyone who made this national conference, the day one, a resounding success. First and foremost, I extend my sincere thanks to our esteemed chief guest, Professor Vishwanathan Sir, chairman of our college, for sharing his invaluable insights with us. I thank Professor Purnachandra Sir, former principal of our college, for gracing the occasion and sharing his immense knowledge with us. I offer my deepest gratitude to our delegates and participants from various colleges across different states for your active participation and engaging discussions. I thank the conference committee, convener, co-conveners, and all the members for their tireless efforts in ensuring the smooth execution of this event. I thank our beloved principal for working day and night and motivating everyone time and again in making this event a grand success. I also thank our vice principals, admin, and academic for their continuous support in the execution of the event. I thank all the programmers and technicians for their constant technical support all through the program. I once again thank all the teaching, non-teaching staff, and the supporting staff for their helping